Hey guys, Rinker Dinker here. Today we have an unboxing of two guns I got on Amazon. They're both shell ejectors. They're pretty realistic, and we're just gonna do an unboxing video. This was completely unexpected. I didn't know these were gonna be here, but let's just jump straight into it. This first one is an AGM Maztec blaster. I already have two. They're pretty cool. And the shells are compatible with my other two. So I thought, might as well. We have instructions. Wow. And it is the correct thing I wanted. That's nice. I wasn't 100% sure it was going to be the correct model, but it appears to be the correct model. How the freak does one even get this out? Oh, it has a safety? What the heck? You doing too much, bro. We have the grip. Actually has some very aggressive stippling on it. Feels nice. Darts, bunch of them. Pack of shells, shell holder, tools to put the stock on, nails, screwdriver, that kind of stuff. I did think it was gonna come with two shell holders. Wait, is it? No, there shouldn't be. Dude, this thing is really in there. There we go. It's a little shotgun. That's pretty cool. And you do have to prime it first before loading it. That was something I was a little afraid of. And it has a safety. You know this thing isn't shooting over 30 feet. That's a bit useless, but I like it because oh, it is two. There's another one hiding in the box. And other than that, that's it. So I'm gonna put the grip on and see you guys in a minute. Okay, so there's 4 screws. Both go on, 2 on both sides of the grip. They both went in. All of them went in. No trouble. Now I have a nice grip. It's actually extremely comfortable. This thing is a nice size. I have 2 shell ejecting realistic shotguns like this already. So when I wanted another one, I chose one that was not like my other 2, which both of them have stocks. And these things are super small, these shell holders, so you can do like, well, not one on that side, you goof, that's where the shells eject. But if you want to, you can do like one right there and then another. So you can do both at once for, can you? I don't really know. That's a lot of shells though. I'd probably only do one. I am gonna do one. I'm actually just gonna keep this loaded by my bed just in case an emergency Nerf battle ever breaks out, which it has. You'd be surprised at how many times that has happened to me. And then we have the standard AGM shells. I like how they've just standardized those. They use them with all the guns, so that's nice. And the darts too. These darts they always use. Now I am curious if you can load it, because I can't tell exactly. Yeah, no, there's no way. You have to prime it back first, which is annoying because that makes it harder to load. But it feels alright. I do have reviews on my other 2 realistic shotguns if you want to check those out on my channel. I actually don't know what the capacity is in this thing, but you don't have to prime those back. The shell ejecting is amazing. And actually, one of them is my second favorite blaster of all time, just because of how much fun it is. That's 4. Yeah, it looks like it holds 4. Plus 1 in the chamber. Didn't have a very nice sound to her, though. And, yeah, only 4. So, you can't throw one in the chamber. And then you have the safety, which is a Nerf gun. I don't know. Dang! And, yeah, it does that. Shells don't really seem to eject that much. You can't just throw one in the chamber like that. It seems to more just fall out of the chamber more than eject. But hey, it's fine. I'm probably going to use this one in a couple wars because I have hundreds of these. So that's pretty cool. Note, you cannot deprime this thing, but it doesn't have slam fire, so that's a bit strange. And the shell holder holds 6, so you can load the entire thing fully, and then 2 extras. So that's nice. Or if you want to use both of them, you can reload the whole thing fully 3 times. So that's pretty cool. On to the next gun. Alright, now, the other shotgun I was talking about is, it's pretty cool, but they have a couple different models. This should be the same brand, and this is the model I have. This super cool stock, this teal color, and then this is the one I got because I tried to get another one that was super tactical. It had a way cooler stock, better grip, rails, and it came with a flashlight. So I used that one as like my like war ready blaster. But it sucks. It's awful. It's literally the worst blaster in my collection. So I wanted one to replace it. And here we are. Wow. Let's see what we have. We have this cheap red dot every Amazon blaster seems to come with. These shells, which are pretty much standardized across all shotguns on Amazon. I have, I kid you not, probably like 100 of these. So that's another good reason to want this thing, to have it. And then we have shoulder with 4 that adds another rail, or it just goes over 1. Darts. We have plastic tips, which are like just full plastic, not even foam. And suction cup. And then we have 2 special shells with tiny darts. These shoot 3 tiny darts at once. Tools. Stock and grip. Stock is not adjustable, so it's pretty short, but I'm going to be using it indoors, so that works. And then the shotgun body itself. Yeah, I mean, it should just be the exact same gun I already have, but with a different stock. So that's super cool. And I love these shotguns. Shotguns are probably my second favorite type of gun, right behind pistols. And, like, realistic pistols on Amazon are super hard to come by. So, this is the next best thing. I'm gonna put this stock in and see you guys in a minute. Quick note, you only need 2 of these little screw things, but it actually comes with an extra one in case you lose them because they are super tiny. In fact, I've already lost one from my other shotgun, so that's super nice that they come with extras. Doesn't even look like you have to screw the things in. Yeah, I'm not done yet. These things take a lot of care and attention to put in right. Okay, we are done. Feels very nice. The grip is small, but it's super comfortable. And the stock is tiny. This is the smallest stock I've ever felt. But it is super comfortable. And like I said, this is going to be a CQB blaster. So I really don't mind. In fact, I kind of like how small it is. So, that's very nice. Let's load up some darts and see how she's shooting. Now my first one, the one I really liked, was shooting like 60 FPS, around there. And I have used it in quite a few battles. So that's cool. And like I said, you can load this one without priming it back. So that's super cool. And this one holds 4. 1 in the chamber, and 1 back in there, so 4 plus 1. And, yeah, the shells eject, not great. Man, this thing needs some lube. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna put a bunch of rounds through this, make it as smooth as possible. So, yeah, opens up very nicely. Now, each pack seems to have 2 packs. You get 12 darts. A bit of an odd number, but, I mean, the people who made this probably don't know how to load a real shotgun, so they just think 4 is the actual capacity. But it's whatever. Like I said, I have a bunch of shells, so I don't really care. And these darts are, both of these darts are pretty much the same length. They're like not half length, but not quite full length. This one especially, just a tad longer than half length. And this one is just a tad shorter than full length. As you can see, we have a Dart Zone waffle head. Here's the AGM Maztec dart and this shotgun dart, as you can see. So, really weird proportions, but it's whatever. And these things don't fire hard at all. I don't expect this thing to hit very hard. I can tell the spring is not very strong, but whatever. This thing definitely needs to be broken in. Dang. Alright. You know what? Not bad. I was low-key scared it was going to be like 30 FPS. So yeah, the ejection is a little bit worse than my other one, but these ones you can deprime, so that's super cool. And you also have access to the magazine too right there. That's pretty cool. Sling mounts everywhere in this stock. Rail on the top that you can also slide on the extra shell holder. And that rail doesn't go away, which is something that this thing can't say because that thing covers the rail entirely. But when you put this thing on, it just adds like an extra inch to it, which makes it look worse, but at least you still have a rail there. So yeah, that thing just left freaking black plastic everywhere. What on earth? And if you're curious about these special shells, I will open these up real quick. Bro, these things always break like that. I have a bunch of these tiny bags, and like 3 of them are broken like that. So yeah, the darts come in like this little foam thing, and then you can just kind of pop them out. That's the dart, and these tips are just full plastic, mind you. These hurt to get hit by if they shot hard. They do not shoot hard at all, but it's for that shotgun spread, so it really doesn't matter. Now, these might be a little hard to see. My apologies. But yeah, it shoots 3 at once, which is pretty cool. Also, be careful when you pull on this trigger and it's back, because if you don't have your hand on it, it could snap forward really fast and actually break something. So be aware of that. But yeah, that's it. Let's see what color the red dot is. It's green. You can hardly see it. Yeah, these things are super cheap. They're garbage, but it's whatever. I mean, it's alright for being included with it. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace.